Hello and welcome back to Bay 1. This is Drafal Maraxi on Tuesday, November the 15th, 2016, and today just playing Robocraft. It's a somewhat random live stream. I was not originally planning on doing that, but it came about just because I needed to do some updatey stuff, notification type things for Robocraft, and it's like, why not play? So it's still relatively early in the evening. I've got at least an hour that I can mess around with, so yeah, let's play. If anyone wants to platoon, obviously the usual rules are that you would need to get into the Discord channel, which I am just about to post the Discord channel link. Set this link to never expire. Let's paste that here. And it should also be available below the stream information as well. So it's posted in the chat below the stream information. If not, just send me a message and I'll send it over to you. But yeah, that's the only requirement to be able to platoon, is to be on chats, because there's always problems with platooning in Robocraft. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh geez, yes. So I had someone asking Ian on... Actually, Ian, what was his name? God, I am so out of this. One of the people that reads a lot of my stuff, Ian Lackey, about flyers. He needs some help in terms of building flyers. And I'd love to say that I'm good at that. I kind of suck. And that's something I've been experimenting with more recently. I mean, this is a helicopter flyer that uses some aeroflax for AA, and it's got plasma for actual assault. Although it's only got 5 plasma, it should really have 6 for maximum ROF, but it does the job. And I've actually rearranged my bays a little bit to try and make it more obvious, the ones I'm working on now. So I also made another flyer type thing that also has aeroflak. This one, which has another one underneath it, and I tend to go more towards making the the flappy style design. And yeah, that's obviously not anything recent. That can probably be deleted, but anyway. So yeah, let's just take each of these into battle, see how they work out, and yeah, just give an overview of the flying concept. So anyway, the flappy design is basically you have a set of wings, a rudder, and these don't actually, all they do is control, I think it's yaw, or is it rotation? I can't remember which. But in terms of turning, you actually have to use the thrusters. So to turn left or right, you roll to the left or right. Yeah, it controls roll, not yaw. And then to actually adjust your yaw, you are using the thrusters. So you roll left and up thrust, and the nose moves up, which causes you to bank to the left or right, and vice versa. So that's the overall concept of the flappy design. It's not quite as obvious as a standard flyer, but I like those kinds of flight models. They tend to work well for me. And of course the helicopters, which are pretty standard. So anyway, I'm just going to get into game with this, show you how this works. This is actually a relatively weak design. It doesn't work super well, mostly because the mass on this thing is ridiculous compared to everything else. But yeah, live and learn. So let's go and play. I think I had actually a problem with just getting this one off the ground because of the additional mass that's underneath it. But anyway, and then once I've at least... this might take a while to actually go through all 3 designs. You know what, I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to do this because this is actually at least somewhat usable. And we'll see how long this game lasts. If it's only a few minutes, we'll switch to the other design, and then from that design we'll go on to creating a new flyer, and maybe I'll try doing a more traditional flying design. I don't know, we'll see. It's just my mental process in terms of building these things out. I think it would be useful for people to understand. Either way. Yeah. But hopefully the game load times won't be too long. Oh, there we go. It's just starting. And for everyone that's tuning in and watching, thank you for joining. Unfortunately, I can't actually tell what services you're watching on. I think everyone's watching on YouTube at the moment because the restream window is not giving a live update of the viewers. No, okay. Game sounds a little bit low, sorry. So, roll left, roll right. This has got a very slow roll on it. 1 is bound to plasma, 2 is bound to other things. But yeah, but no special modules other than a power module on this. And I was way too slow to get to that.
Your fusion shield is now active. The bottom fusion tower has been captured.
Being hit by ASRock already. Use cover. Running low. I'm going to head over to this one, see if we can sneak up behind these guys. God, I can't hit anything worth to save my life. And I'm being hit by this dude. Get his gun, get his gun. Yep. Did I get his last gun? God, I can't hit anything. There we go. I survived. That's actually crazy.
Tower is under attack. Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
Now the problem with this one is I don't actually have enough thrust on the front to right myself in these situations, so I have to actually manually self-right. Like that.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
I'm not going for the kill, I'm just trying to get some damage, at least to force them to retreat. And there's no flyers for me to take out with this thing, so it means that the aeroflags are actually kind of useless on this particular design at the moment. Ah. So twitchy to actually fly this damn thing.
Spotted.
But I'm taking hits and doing pretty well with it. Not that I'm doing lots of damage. And hi Ninneman, how's it going? And there she blows. Being hit by the aeroflags. Of course, with the damage stacking and they get more powerful, the more hits they get. Kinda sucks.
You have captured the enemy's bottom fusion tower. Your enemy's fusion shield has been deactivated.
So yeah, the balance on this is just slightly off. I'm not quite happy with it, but again, it's a somewhat of a prototype design. That's fine. I'm only showing off a couple of my newer designs where I'm messing around with different concepts, so this isn't real serious gameplay. And of course getting hit by aeroflak, hit the ground so that we're at least somewhat protected. Keep hitting stuff with plasma.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
Get below the error threshold, and I'm gonna die now. I actually lived a lot longer than I thought I would. See, I'm not super happy on damage output on this one. I'm just having too many control issues with it, and I think it's just because there's too much weight on it, to be honest. Especially the way I've got the error flags mounted. If I could work out a way to get them closer together and still keep the control scheme, I would be better off.
Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
But it's not super terrible.
Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
More than anything, I guess it's pilot
Your
error.
bottom fusion tower has been captured. Spotted.
Let's start making strafing runs on this. Get low to the ground. Nope. See, and that's it. I lose control. And it means because I lost that control, I can't get low to the ground where I need to be. And I'm kind of screwed. And a lot of that is because the weird weighting that's on this, so...
Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted.
Getting hit by PSKs now, need to retreat.
Spotted.
And dead. And of course, once this game's over, I probably could have shown these off better in doing an elimination or TDM because it's a quicker game mode. But I really can't buy in with TDM. I'm just not good at it, to be honest. I think that's really the problem. So I prefer Battle Arena, even though it can lead to much longer games. Alright, so back to battle.
Your top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted.
Come on. Fly. Damn it. And this is the problem. Getting off the damn ground.
Spotted. Spotted.
There we go. Come on, come, come. There we go. Finally off the ground again. It's just that mass. Makes it tough. Using cover as much as possible. Come on. Duck behind there.
Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
No.
Spotted. Spotted. Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
Boom.
Your bottom fusion tower is under attack. Your bottom fusion tower is under attack. Your bottom fusion tower has been captured. Spotted. The enemy plutonium crystal is nearly destroyed.
Let's see if I get there before we win the game. Although I've seen games come back from this point. Who knows?
Your enemy's fusion shield has been deactivated. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Your top fusion tower has been captured. Spotted.
Boom. I could have got out of that earlier, but meh. Well, at least my team are taking the tower now, and this should be almost game over. Yep. Head straight to their base.
Your enemy's fusion shield has been deactivated. Spotted. Your bottom fusion tower is under attack. Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
And that's it. So anyway, not the most sterling gameplay, but that was one flyer design that I use. I'm not getting on with it, even though it's an old concept that I'm used to using a lot. Come on, hurry up. Go away, go away, go away. Don't want you there. You're getting in the way. You're getting in the way. Move. Anyway, and on to the next one, which is a helicopter. So this is, hi there, Shalaya. This is, God, this really is a complete prototype design. So it looks an absolute mess. That's because the entire build is an absolute mess. I built the core just using blocks. And then in terms of trying to use up CPU, I just put all of these struts all over the place just to try and make it a little bit more reinforced so that if they do take out one side or the other, I don't die straight away. It is not elegant, but it seems to work. So it's got 5 plasma on it and 3 Aeroflex Sentinels. So technically it's heavier than the last design, but it's also a lot more useful. And in the back here we have a blink module, which I always forget to use, so I could probably take that out and, I don't know, see how it works without it. But yeah, anyway, so let's go and give this one a try. And this, I prefer this, and you watch, I'm gonna suck in this game. Even though if I have flyers then against me, then it should do somewhat well. If I'm on the new map, then it struggles a little bit, because most flyers have learned that if you stay low near the actual ship structure, Aeroflex don't trigger off, because you're not at the right height level for Aeroflex to trigger, because it does treat that as ground level. So, but yeah, so some interesting things going on with that. Alright, Tahonium Canyon. So this should be, in theory, this should be a good game for this robot. Or a good map for this robot. Alright, I can blink straight ahead there. That should work well. Let's switch over. I can't switch over weapon mode yet. But yeah, it's got 5 rotors for redundancy. It can fly on 2. It can't fly on 1 because there's just not enough lifting power. Ah, that didn't work so well. I bounced off the walls. Fail. Super fail. So it's not the fastest thing.
Your team has captured the middle fusion
But
tower.
it's great at
Your
kill
fusion
stealing
shield is
towers.
now active. Your
So
top
now I'm
fusion
going to head
tower has
over
been
here,
captured.
see what they're doing with this tower. Oh, look, we've got enemies.
Spotted. Spotted.
Switch to
Spotted.
aeroflak mode.
Your bottom fusion tower has been captured.
Nope, and bombard.
Spotted. 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 Spotted.
Oh look,
Spotted. Spotted.
you're going to wish you hadn't done that. Even though I'm not doing super amounts of damage, she's staying within
The top fusion
the
tower.
shield.
Clock cycle booster.
God, I can't hit anything with this.
Spotted. Spotted. Spotted.
So staying within the space, which is sensible. I'm out of energy, so let's retreat tactically and go and support the rest of the team over here. And now I'm getting hit with aeroflak. I was protected originally, but I've got lots of cover we can use here. So yeah, can still move on this, but not the most elegant robot. Let's jump over here because I'm about to get railed. Always using cover. So yeah, this one just has a little bit more
Your top fusion
tactical
tower is under
viability, I
attack.
think.
Spotted.
Even though I can't hit shit with my
Top
weapons.
fusion tower has been captured. You no longer have your clock cycle booster. Spotted. Spotted. Your team has captured the bottom fusion tower. Clock cycle booster activated.
No.
Spotted.
And I have no backup thrusters on this.
Spotted.
Got taken out.
Spotted.
Like what he's done with that.
Spotted. 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 Spotted.
No, 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 no. Not good, not good, not good. There we go. That's good. Undercover now.
Spotted. 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 Spotted.
Yeah, not actually aiming to kill anything, just supporting fire more than anything else. He's going for the tower over here. Let's go and finish that cat
Your
off.
team has
Oh, he's got it.
captured the top
Good job.
fusion tower. Your enemy's fusion shield has been deactivated.
And that took me out. No problem. God, I'm still doing really crappy in my score. Got no flyers to shoot, that's the problem. Need more flyers. Or the flyers that are on their team are keeping low, which is intelligent. And I'm not, which is not intelligent.
Spotted. Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. Spotted.
Yeah, suicided just because I wanted to get the kill again. Should stop doing that.
Spotted.
But either way, I tend to do better with, I guess, these types of robots. Maybe I should try re-equipping Plasma Jelly with ASRock or something, see how that works out. But yeah, so after this, we're going to work on building another type of flyer. Just because... Alright, so we're getting hit with rails all the way up there.
Spotted.
I am not getting close enough for you to be able to hit me like that. Yeah, sure, you can keep hitting me with those rails. I've got no weapons, so... Happy. Oh god, that was the worst possible blink location.
Spotted. Spotted. Spotted.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing good in deaths.
Spotted. 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 Your top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack. The top fusion tower has been captured. Spotted. 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 Your team has captured the top fusion tower. Your enemy's fusion shield has been deactivated. Spotted. 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 Spotted.
Yeah, cover.
Your top fusion tower is under attack. The top fusion tower has been captured. Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
Boom. A day. Anyway, so where were we? Yes. After this, we build a flyer of some type. Now, question is, what type of flyer do I want to build? I could always go with the old thruster stick. But no, I don't want to do that. They're lame. Out of principle, I've never built one. Not purposefully anyway, so... Wrong way. Ha.
Your enemy's fusion shield has been deactivated.
Alright.
Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Your top fusion tower is under attack. The top fusion tower has been captured.
God, why is this flying so weird? I know, pilot error.
Spotted. The enemy plutonium crystal is nearly destroyed. Your bottom fusion tower is under attack. The bottom fusion tower has
Well, I've got an
been
entire
captured.
run on the
You no longer have your clock cycle booster.
tower there.
Spotted. Spotted. Spotted.
And I'm about to respawn if we get this cap. Yep, which we will.
Your team has captured the top fusion tower. Clock cycle booster activated. Spotted. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your
Come on.
top fusion tower is under attack. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. The top fusion tower has been captured. You no longer have your clock cycle booster. Spotted. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your team has captured the bottom fusion tower. Clock cycle booster activated. Spotted. 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 Spotted.
Keeping them pinned up in their base if nothing else. See, the problem I've got with this is it's too slow for me. I prefer faster designs or more agile designs. I mean, I can probably do that by going with fewer heliblades. Something like that more. Yeah, it's just a little too slow. I'm not getting on super well with it.
Your team has captured the top fusion tower. Your enemy's fusion shield has been deactivated. Spotted. 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 Your top fusion tower
Only goal
is
here
under
is
attack.
to finish the tower cap.
Spotted. Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under.
Game over. Poor score. But anyway, so those are the two basic flyers I usually go with, or that kind of concept. But yeah, I'm going to try building something else. Actually, I need to go and look at the rudders and see how much drag you get on those, or if they're even the right option. What do I get in my crate? Yay, a couple of rares, whatever. And we're not going to build up to the CPU limit because we want to have some left over for the energy update. But yeah, so let's go. Oh man, I have to go all the way to the end here to be able to add another bay, which is a little bit onerous. Can I just have a plus button on either end? Make it a little bit better, or a little bit easier. So, and then I have to go all the way back here. And then it does that weird skippy thing. Nope, wrong one. I just screwed up my bay assignments. Back to bay 1, there we go. So, and now I have to actually go and edit. I can't just click to edit from there, which again is a little bit frustrating. So, yeah, this is going to be some form of flyery type thing. Let's look at rudders. So we've got rudders. There's nothing about drag on these, but they do each provide drag. Carry mass is a lot higher, but I don't want to go with the albatrosses. They're way too much drag, even though the max speed is technically more. I might see if I can build something using the falcons as the actual main form of lift. If we're not dealing with super amounts of, I mean, we'll see what we can actually build up here. So I'm going to go with a split design so that this is basic native triforcing, so if damage goes through to this block it doesn't transfer over to the other side. As we get done with the build, some of this will get cleaned up, but we're going to, yeah, basic split design here. So we've got wings attached to one side, wings attached to the other side, and some reinforcements in between as needed. And I think I said I was going to try with the falcons. I know that these are going to be somewhat low health. You're looking at half the health of the albatrosses, but I can basically, not in terms of CPU costs, there's a 21, those are 25. I can still put a lot more of these on here in comparison. Is that going to be enough? I might actually want to go with 4, or I can do double stacking on these. You know what, maybe I should try the double stacking thing and just have them stacked like that. The problem there is now we've got blocks directly connected to each other, so this is where, oh, oops, did that wrong. This is where Triforcing 101 comes in, and I just clicked out of the window. Where we want to make sure that the top and bottom connection points for these aren't actually directly connected together. And if you're worried about mass and stuff like that, then you'll want to use lighter weight cubes. Now these in terms of health, 1667 compared to 1892, these actually have a fair amount of lift, so I'm not so concerned about the weight side of things, although if I get into speed optimization I will be. But anyway, so what I'm basically doing here is separating the top and bottom layers so the damage doesn't get transmitted directly up and down between two layers, and then we can connect these on using normal blocks. So it's more a case of if this wing gets taken out, it's not automatically going to take out the wing below as well. And then we can connect them up like that. And do I want to put on a third tier at the back here? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We've got one block between to leave so that we can actually put some connections in there if we need to. And okay, so this is the basic shell, and now what I'm probably going to need to do is make sure we've got some thrust built into this for which I'm going to switch the blocks I'm using. And now, it's tempting to actually put the thrusters mounted onto the bottom. Problem is, most of the time you're going to be taking fire from the bottom, so you'll actually want to have the thrusters mounted from top mount points. So if I put centrally mounted thrusters, I'll actually want to mount them from the top there instead of the bottom. And now let's see what thrusters I have available. I can put cheetahs on here, although they're going to be way too big. Pumas are relatively small and they can fit into the spaces I've got available, so let's go with those ones, and let's pull these blocks out. And now I'll just build some more slots through there. So now we've got some centrally mounted thrusters. We just need to make sure those are connected up to where they need to be connected to, and let's get these blocks in place as well. And this is just shielding for the movement parts, more or less. And now, just to hold those on for now, we're going to put some on there, and probably need to have some on the front as well. Okay, I need to put an extra ring of these in. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty. It's literally just getting the concept built. Now, the problem we're going to have here is we've got a lot of lift here, and the front of the robot's actually going to be super light compared to the rest of it, so we can actually afford to extend this out by quite a way and put mass probably out as far as here. It depends on how much mass we're putting on here, that can be used, really, that can actually have weapons mounted on here. So let's say I did want to try putting aeroflax on this. This would be an ideal mount position. I could literally just stick a sentinel on the front, and that would, on its own, would probably take care of all of the lack of mass. So if I was to put that there, that would probably fix the mass issue on its own. I mean, that's a hell of a lot of weight on the front. Only I'm going to struggle in terms of taking off with that. So let's see how that works like that. See, look, lots of mass there. So yeah, you can see where that's actually dragging the nose down. Although it's actually, no, that's actually not doing too bad. Could this work? Bearing in mind we don't actually have a stabilization rudder on the back, which we do need to add. Yeah, the front's being pulled down a little bit, but this could work, and that might actually be enough as an anti-air fighter deterrent. So maybe we'll go with that. Let's see how this works. So compact design, keep that as the anti-air deterrent on the front. Balance seems to be pretty good overall. So now let's go and strengthen the bottom of this a little bit. We do need to put connections in all the way along here, or even though I don't actually want the connections to be directly between the wings. So that means this block here needs to kind of go away, but we can't really make that block go away because we need the connection point for this, and so that means that we're going to have to modify that so that it doesn't directly connect to this block either, because we need to make sure that all of these parts here at least have some kind of connection on. Now these blocks don't have lots and lots of hit points, so we're looking here, there's only 2,000 hit points on there, probably about 1,500 CPU, somewhere around there, I'm not sure. Whereas this has 6,000 hit points. Now, something that is useful to know is you want lots more hit points on the bits that are connecting to these, so I'm actually going to switch that out for something like that. So now damage transmitting through here will now have to go through a 6,000 hit point buffer before it goes through to the next block. Always good things to know. In an ideal world, I'd also have these ones connecting onto the side doing the same thing, basically. I mean, if I was to move these wings down by one level, I could potentially do that. It would mean they're more separated. It would also mean there'd be a little bit more resistance for damage. You know what? Maybe that's what I should do. Let's pull these wings off. As much as we were going to go with this concept, we can actually move these down by one and go take those blocks off. This way we can have that connect through. And yeah, okay, we'll see how this works out. And of course building in the triforcing type design so that if we do put blocks coming in through here, the damage doesn't transmit up and down. So let's take that block off the back. And so doing the same thing here. I'm just going to stick some blocks down there, just holds things in place. And also, this also becomes more important if you're worried about managing mass and things like that in terms of just running weight, is using lighter weight blocks. I'm actually not too worried about that. What I am worried about now, though, is I've got thrusters on the top here. I don't have any thrusters on the bottom, and I actually now can have, because of the design of this. What I'm going to do is actually pull that out, grab one of these, and now if we position these right, let's change these blocks to something that can actually work. So these are still going to be connected on, but we can actually make those into blocks like so. And now we can actually have this entire central section be a solid core. Put another thruster on here, so we've got a lot more forward thrust. But remember, again, these aren't connected to the bottom directly, so dealing with one vulnerability at least. And now let's have to, of course, build in a frame so I can place these blocks. Doesn't let me do it normally. And then we can take that frame off. So blocks are in place. Yeah, I'm trying to remember to do a mind dump as what I'm actually building. So tell me if I need to explain things. So now the front, these aren't actually connected side by side, which I'm not super happy with, but it is what it is. And I completely did something weird with that there. I can afford to get rid of those blocks, not really too worried about them. I do need to finish building the shell over the top of this though. Now this does need a block to connect to, so for this one I'm going to have a standard block. But what I like to do for these ones is basically just have a series of prisms actually connecting on underneath. Now this can actually be a little bit of a pain in the ass to do, because you have to build it backwards in many ways. So no, actually I'm just going to have that as a prism. So you actually look inside here, you'll see, let's pull that out of the way. You'll see you've got this corrugated block, so damage to this block won't transfer back. But you do need actual solid buffers that can absorb a lot of damage, which is where you start putting rods in and things like that. So anyway, what was I doing? Let's just put those in, hold these in place. And doing the same thing here, so because damage is generally going to come back to front, although that's not always the case. And I'm not so worried about this. Let's just put a tacking block there, things to hold things together in case I get hit. And now we also need some additional weaponry. So we got the Aeroflex on here, but we do need something else to actually make this viable. And we also need a rudder just to help stabilize the design. So I'm going to probably connect that on right about here. But obviously we don't have direct connections available from these blocks. If I take that out, because that's going to get in the way. And we may not necessarily want direct connections, so if I get another one of these Falcons, I can connect it on there. I don't want it directly connecting, do I? I don't know. Should really have that shielded in some way. How can we do this? So I want that connecting through, but I don't want this connecting to the side box here. Like that. I do want additional hit points on these blocks though, so let's... Nope, but they need to also basically be somewhat Triforce-y type thing. So what we're going to do is literally just have some prisms with the bottoms like that. Take that out for a second. And I like to alternate these so they connect alternatively up and down. And then here, and we can put a block in the back just to complete that. Something like that. Yeah, not super smooth or anything like that, but it's a start. Anyway, so we've now got a rudder. It's a really tall design, but we do need those other weapons on there, and my personal preference is to go with plasma, because plasma and aerofax are a great combination. We could put Ravagers on here or Bombardiers. I'm actually pretty low on some of these. I'm going to have to recycle some crap. What do I have that I can get rid of? Oh jeez. I got some additional wheel monsters. Let's lose... No, I don't want to lose those. I want to build something with those at some point. What do I have that I never use? Don't want to get rid of the Titans, weapons, chain shredders, plasma Goliath. Let's lose a couple of the Leviathans, because I'm never going to use 20 of those on the design, not since Megabots went away. So recycle those. And now forge plasma. I'm just gonna stack my inventory back up on both of those. And I'm probably gonna go with Ravagers to start with, because the bigger area of effect. Although I don't actually want to have them connected directly here. I might have some connected immediately in the middle like this, but I want to have the full complement of 6, and for that I'm going to want to make sure that I'm connecting them on to side mounts or something like that. Now we're looking at potential hit points on all of these items. I want something that's going to last. Now that would give me 6,000 hit points, this would give me 8,000, and this would give me, you know, compared to the PFOPs 3, 8,000 for 4 and 10,000 for 5. Now that's diagonal. I'm not sure how this will really connect on in an effective way. I mean, it'll bring them forward, which would be useful, but for this to really work, I'd actually need to put a block like this and then put the diagonal struts in. And you see the collision issues we're having there. So that would need to be moved down. And that now means that would be brought down lower, which now interferes with the fire arc, so that may not be the best option. Now we can go with the standard diagonal struts, but we're still going to have the same issues in terms of the initial mounting points. But we can actually have these a little bit higher up, which means they're not going to conflict, but now we see we're running into conflicting zones anyway. So let's pull these ones off, because we may need to work on exactly how we have those mounted. Now can we do something similar on the back? Okay, so they work. Now, obviously we have a problem with there's collision issues here. We've got these which are being used, but maybe I can not connect it directly like that and do something like this instead. No, again, we've still got collision issues on the back there. I can't move that forward any, and it would be unwise to really rely on that as a mount point anyway. I can't really move these back, so it might be that I have to actually have one of these plasmas back here in the middle. So let's look at swapping these blocks out. And now we're still dealing with collision issues, so all is not well. Can I pull these mount points up by one more? Yes, I can. Oh, not necessarily in all rotations, but so long as it fits on, that's good. Okay, yeah, we can do with this. Also has the benefit of moving the center of mass up a little bit, and maybe this will it allow us to put any, okay, it won't allow us to have it there, but it will allow us to mount one there. Can we get away with just having 5 on this? Maybe. Alright, I'm going to connect that through to the front. And now I am going to be concentrating on literally just stacking. Yeah, I'm going to just leave this with 5 weapons, and I'm going to put a little bridge there just to prevent those blocks from being hit directly. And now I'm going to work on stacking additional thrust on this. Simple way is literally just putting lots and lots and lots of Panthers on here. So keeping them centrally mounted. Look at that. Now, yeah, there's going to be limitations on exactly what that does for the robot, but I'm happy with that. Do I have any modules I can throw on? I've only got a DSM, which isn't really going to help this much. Anything else I can do with this? Actually, can I buy another module? Forge. Yeah, we can party after I've done with this. Do I want to go with... Actually, let's see... You know what? 157,000... Given that I'm going to be in the air, I might be able to make use of EMP on this. That's going to be really weird connection points. That is really horrible connection points. Not weird, that's just downright disgusting. Alright, now I'm going to have to work out how to get this a little bit more solidly in place. Can't connect it like that. Now I don't know if this thing will even fly. So anyway, okay, so now I've got at least something, and yeah, smoothing this bot out once I've tested it will be something to do. No, it is not disconnected, because if I connect it like that, suddenly it's all red. Alright, so test. Hopefully this flies. Nope, a little bit too much front mass. Flies relatively well though. We don't really have anything protecting those side rudders, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. We do have that, and okay, so it works. It flies. It's not super pretty. But I have a plan. So now obviously you're seeing that the rudders I've got on there are low hit points, very weak, going to be problematic. But there's something we can actually do for that. And it makes it look ugly as sin, but it works-ish. I mean, okay, these ones aren't going to work. It's not going to work on these ones. Okay, maybe it won't work. Who knows? Bah. That would work if these were dropped down by a level, but then of course we have the collision issues with here. So, well, that was what I was planning on doing, was literally protecting them with the struts, but that's not going to work necessarily. Oh, and this of course needs to be connected up. I completely forgot about connecting this up. This is blocking the connection line. What can we do about that? I am going to put on some blocks like this. Alright, I've got a different idea. So now let's connect the front to back with arrow rod longs. Actually, nope. I will want to use these shorts. And connect them with the lightest weight blocks we've got. Oops, did that wrong. Didn't mean to delete that. Let's put the shorts back in there. Conflicts with another robot part, but that's why you can change the angle. Yay. And now we can finish, put in some kind of connection on here. Now that means we've got to again re-examine that. At least have that connected onto something. So starting to add some protection. And a few things we could do here. I'm not sure quite how to really facilitate what I need here in the best manner. I mean, if I put mass on the outside, it's going to slow the robot down by a fair amount, so it'd be very tempting to put electroplates on, but obviously we're going to have some collision issues there. I could put those kinds in, but they won't really work. I can't really put anything in here. If nothing else, it protects the thrusters. You know what, I'm just going to give this a go as is, 1365 CPU. Thrusters on the nose to improve pitch, that's actually not a bad idea. We've got some connection points here that we can use. We can't put that one going up, but we can. What can we do on these ones? So that's up pitch and down pitch, like that. Only using small thrusters. Actually, good suggestion. And Jalea needs to get a platoon invite because we're actually going to try playing now. So back to menu. Oh god, playing in an untested robot, that's always going to be fun. Jalea, where have you gone? There we go. Send an invitation. Hopefully he's not in game already. Yay! Okay. Readying up for battle arena. Yeah, why would I test a robot? This is how you test. And for everyone that's currently watching, thank you very much for tuning in. And yeah, I don't know. I need to do more of these kinds of midweek streamy type things, but obviously my regular streaming nights are on Thursdays after about 8 PM EST in terms of actual gaming. Game I play does vary, although before that I'm usually doing a Robocraft update of some form. So every Thursday there will be a state of the game or Robocraft type stream. But after that, I can either be playing Robocraft or, if there's an update, definitely. Otherwise, I might do a different game. Like I've been taking a look at Avon Colony, which is like a space city building game thingy. Played Ark, I've played PlanetSide, Elder Scrolls, Legends, and stuff like that. So I play all sorts of things, really. But Robocraft is the main focus, obviously. Just not so much recently. Alright, so Jalea, I like the way you just called yours Robo 154. Do you really have 154 robots, or is that a lie? I'll be happy if I can literally just hit someone with the iron cannon.
The battle for Vanguard's end has begun.
Wee. Little bit nose heavy on taking off. There we go. Oh yeah, cross out will be coming next year. Good point. This flies about as well as a brick when I'm not moving.
The top fusion tower has been captured.
Maybe I should put some helium on it. Helium will always work.
Spotted. Your team has captured the middle fusion tower. Your fusion shield is now active. Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
I can't see shit.
Spotted.
Did I just get stuck in the nose?
Tower is under attack.
Hello? Okay, yeah, that was a little bit trippy. I got stuck in the nose. Okay. Do I test other people's bots on the stream? Sometimes. It depends. If I take a look at the bot and it looks crap, then no.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
And it also depends on what I've got available in terms of my own resources. So there's a good chance it won't cost me anything, but
You have captured the enemy's top fusion tower. Your fusion shield is now active. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Spotted. Your top fusion
man, I
tower
could have
is
just
under
hit him with the
attack.
iron cannon. That would have been much
Your
more
plutonium
fun.
reactor is under attack. Spotted.
Alright,
Your top fusion tower
there we
is
go,
under
iron
attack.
cannon.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Ooh, no, 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 that's not working so well. I missed.
Spotted.
I like the iron cannon. It's actually surprisingly useful for area denial. Alright. No, let me run away. Stop chasing me. What did I ever do to you? Oh, I blew you up. I'm sorry. Oh, and hi, killer.
Your top fusion tower is under attack.
Oh, you got disconnected on the other side. That sucks. I'm sorry.
Your top fusion tower has been captured. Your fusion shield has been deactivated. Spotted.
Oh, we're losing. That's not good.
reactor is under attack. You have captured the enemy's middle fusion tower. Your fusion shield is now active. Spotted. Spotted. Spotted.
Alright, I'm just going to capture this other tower here. With all of my super plasmas, which have all been shot off. You know what? Screw it. Boom. I'm dead.
Spotted. Spotted. Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Spotted.
The enemy's one down. We're still not doing great. This is
Your middle fusion tower
not
is
reassuring.
under attack. Your middle fusion tower has been captured. Your fusion shield has been deactivated. Spotted. Spotted. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Spotted.
Yeah, I hate PSKs as well. I hate most weapons. I hate any weapon I'm not using myself.
Fusion tower. Your fusion shield is now active. Spotted. A player has disconnected. Your respawn times have been reduced. Spotted. Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Spotted.
And I don't have any reverse thrusters, which was the oversight on my part. Oops.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Your middle fusion tower has been captured. Your fusion shield has been deactivated. Spotted.
Why is my team doing so bad?
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Well, it's because I'm on my team, quite honestly, that's why.
Spotted.
You know what, I'm not going to try and defend on that end.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Spotted. Spotted. Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Trying to help you there, Jalea.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Damn it, PSKs. Go away. The problem is upgrading the rudders to higher level is, you know, it'll improve lifter control, but it will also slow it down, because rudders also produce drag, so it actually limits how fast you can go.
Spotted. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your plutonium crystal is nearly destroyed. Spotted. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. You have captured the enemy's middle fusion tower. Your fusion shield is now active. Spotted. Spotted. Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Your middle fusion tower has been captured. Your fusion shield has been deactivated. Spotted. 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 Spotted.
Boom. Taking out my PSKs, and that's just CPU quantity that's doing that. Or is that PSKs, or was that something else? I don't know. Maybe that was... That's an interesting little flyer design he's got though. Angeleo is just there. Oh yeah, still alive. No, never surrender.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
My relatively small amount of thrust. This actually has a lot more thrust than you might think. Although, when I have Lemos Thrust Bandit going at me like that, doesn't really help. And we lose. Okay. My score in that game was terrible. After all these years, I'm still not level 150. That's crazy. Alright, quick edits. So, overall it seems to be working somewhat. Got comments about these not having enough hit points and all that kind of crap. Derpy Tarbosaurus, what is your CRF name? Trying to work out what I should really do here. I mean, I've got plenty of thrust because I've got the other thrusters inside here. I've got 4 of these things actually hidden inside the main body of this. But I am missing some rearward thrust in terms of redundancy, so I can't put one there. I've got the one on the top there. Can't fit any on the back. It's a really bad placement for those. Well, even just having one rear thruster is better than having none, so... but yeah, can I fit other thrusters in here? The collision won't allow, no, it won't allow bigger thrusters in there anyway. Just trying to think if there's something I can do, because it seemed to be kind of getting nailed a little bit. No, that's not going to work. Oh, I've got an idea. Alright, so let's quickly replace these. Pro build tip. Let's see how well this works. And what we'll want to do is... okay, I can't connect that onto the front there properly. What am I trying to do? Brain is really not working as it needs to. Alright, that's what I need. And now I should be able to get a rod long in here. No, we can't because of the collision box. I can get it in there, but now we've got the collision issue on this end. But let's take that out, connect that across anyway. We can take, yeah, we can have that in as a normal block just to make sure we've got connections going on. But now we've got a connection running through there which is independent of here. We can't really do the same thing on the back, but we could potentially put in a rod short. Yeah, we can't connect through to this. Actually, in theory I should be able to. Yeah, okay. No, I'm not happy with this. May or may not work, we'll see. And can we fit a rod along in there? There we go. So now we've got connections running through, and now we've got the hit points from this, as well as the blocks that are underlying on there as well. So, alright. Okay, so back and ready to queue. It just adds a little bit more resilience to it. Battle Arena. Sorry about the wait on that, Jalea. Jalea said just a min, and that was a while ago. See, I need timestamps on the chat. That would be really helpful. I think Jalea, that may actually be okay. Okay, so we got a little bit. Let me know when you're back. Well, potentially I could do some similar things here, depending on collision boxes. Nope, collision with that. I can put one there. Okay, can't have it connected to that, but I can have it connected like so. That one won't allow me to connect on because of the collision box, but if I move the mounting block back one, it will. Swap these out for lower mass items, even though with this thing on it really doesn't make a huge amount of difference. On the top here is where I can really save a lot of weight, because all of this is super heavy stuff, so, and we don't need super numbers of hit points on the top either, so let's start working on lightening this up. Oh, but no, we've got blocks that actually connect on, so that one can't be a low hit point block. We want to make sure that's resilient. This one can though. Problem with that, if we lose side or side, we're going to have some problems, so we actually want that facing the opposite direction. Just bearing in mind we're going to have the same problem here. There we go. And now we can make these lighter weight. Don't want that to be lightweight, but these can be made lightweight. Actually, I'm going to have these connecting straight across. But these can have reduced mass on them as well. Jalea, join chat, are you back? Or are you testing? Okay, so it's still got some full blocks going on in the middle here, but we're not so worried. It's more helps getting the top sorted out. Alright, come on, where am I? Okay. Alright, let's queue up and get ready to fight then. And yeah, this is probably going to be the last game for the night. I know that I've not been really playing much. It was more about just building a flyer and, you know, at least basic flyer concept and things you can do without needing super amounts of CPU and super amounts of high cost items. I mean, obviously the aero flak on the front is pretty expensive, but the same frame can be used to mount a lot of different weapons on it, so... And you don't need to use the high level thrusters. This will actually work just as well with the lower level rudders and the lower level thrusters, but yeah, it also demonstrates some more advanced concepts in terms of armoring, especially on the bottom, so I've managed to make the bottom a lot more lightweight while increasing the armor that's available there.
The battle for Grease Lake has begun. Your team has captured the bottom fusion tower. Your fusion shield is now active. Your middle fusion tower has been captured. Spotted. Spotted.
Ah, no, 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 no. This is... I did not want to get stuck in here. Ah. Damn it. There we go. PSK is going for me yet again.
Fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. Your bottom fusion tower is under attack. Your bottom fusion tower is under attack. The bottom fusion tower has been captured. You no longer have your clock cycle booster. Spotted. 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 Your team has captured the middle fusion tower. Clock cycle booster activated.
Alright. No, 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 no.
Spotted.
Dodge that fire.
Your top fusion tower is under attack.
Hit them both.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
Does no damage, but it's still fun.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack. The middle fusion tower has been captured. You no longer have your clock cycle booster. Your team has captured the bottom fusion tower. Clock cycle booster activated. Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. Spotted.
Alright, come on, get off the ground. What you doing?
Spotted.
There we go.
Spotted.
Run away. And now what I'm going to aim to do here,
Spotted.
keep them stunned.
Spotted.
Run to base. Yeah, so that rear rudder really isn't doing what it needs to do. It's not stabilizing me quite enough in normal flight mode.
Your tower is under attack. Your bottom fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. Spotted.
Alright, starting to do a little bit better with this bot now. Yeah, the additional hit points on the bottom help out a little bit.
Spotted. Spotted. Your team has captured the middle fusion tower. Your enemy's fusion shield has been deactivated. Spotted. 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 Your top fusion tower is
Gotcha.
under attack. Spotted.
Alright, here we go. I'm not even using the
Your top
best
fusion
weapon on
tower
this
is
design.
under attack.
Mostly because there's no flyers to fight. It sucks.
Your top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Your top fusion tower is under attack. The middle fusion tower has been captured. Spotted. The top fusion tower has been captured. You no longer have your clock cycle booster. Spotted. Your bottom fusion tower is under attack. The enemy protonium crystal is nearly destroyed. The bottom fusion tower has been captured. Your fusion shield has been deactivated.
No, I'm too busy killing things. I'm not focusing on capping.
plutonium reactor is under attack. Your team has captured the top fusion tower. Your fusion shield is now active. Spotted. Team has captured the bottom fusion tower. Clock cycle booster activated. Spotted. Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack. The top fusion tower has been captured. You no longer have your clock cycle booster.
Come on. Yep, deserve that death. Hang around in air too much. Score's getting back up where it should be though.
Spotted. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Your team has captured the top fusion tower. Your enemy's fusion shield has been deactivated. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
No, this is not good. But we win anyway. Okay. So yeah, little agile bombers like that are still pretty powerful, and with the changes coming to energy, I could foresee that becoming even more powerful in some ways. Yeah, you don't need to use all your CPU. Come on. Really? Boo. Alright, anyway, so you know what, do I want to upload it as is? I might do. Just so that people can take it, play around with it, do what they want more or less. Don't really care all that much. And Ryan Lowe, hi, long time no see, and you've happened to tune in probably at the end of the stream as always. It sucks. Probably not quite the end of the stream, but alright, so what was I doing here? Yeah, that's right, I was going to swap that one out, just doing some mass optimization on this design. Derpy Tarbosaurus, and I forgot the bot's name, but it has a mega SMG. Okay, so back to main, let's take a look. Derpy Tarbosaurus. I missed the Y. There we go. So you got a pirate ship, okay. Issue up T-Rex, Velociraptor. It's not a bad T-Rex, that's pretty good. My one, Rex, WREX, is not on the store at the moment. I actually like what you did with the mouth, that's actually pretty well done. Good job. Velociraptor. So that's basically the same thing. I see, just different weapon loadout, I'm guessing. Apache evolved. Pretty simple hover design by the looks of it, but you know, gets the job done. I like it. You've got a dinosaur theme going on. I appreciate that, and that's pretty cool. Okay. And what the hell is that thing? It's a ghost. Okay. It's got rails. I like what you've done with the weapon mounts on this, because you've got the aero rods that are actually connecting onto the wings. Now the only problem with that is that because the wings are mounted far out, it will actually slow down your ability to roll. Whereas if they're mounted closer in, you can actually roll a lot faster because your vehicle profile is smaller. So just take that bear that in mind when you're designing robots like this. The further out your wings are, the slower your robot will actually roll. But I like what you've done with the weapon mounts on that. That's a pretty good. That's some pretty good design now. You've not got. Have you got that connected onto the same block? Yeah, the only weakness there is you've got one block right here. Is it one block? Yeah, that basically you lose this block, you're going to lose all of these guns. Oh no, you've got two blocks, but you lose either of those blocks, you're going to lose all of those guns. So you might want to look at actually, I would probably take this connection point here and see if you can get a angle back onto that section, so you're connecting back here in redundancy instead of relying on those single mount points. But anyway, and the bot is called Mess You Up. This one. Okay. Oh my god, you got a lot of plasmas on there. And some nanos. Okay. So this is a jumping striker. I like what you're doing with the aero rods internally as well. That's you're doing good design there. You got some. Oh, you got the old school hovers in there for backup, and also if you lose your legs, you can still move around. Again, intelligent design there. It's cool. I like it. Not quite sure I would want to buy and play it. Actually, what is my cost? Your robots for inventory cost. Yeah, I don't have enough stuff in my inventory to actually build this, apparently, for some reason. That's weird. It's probably because I've actually got all the parts on different robots, but anyway. Yeah, so I could obviously do Ghosty, Triceratops, Velociraptor. You know what, I'm gonna go with Velociraptor. It's not gonna cost me anything. Let's go ahead and buy this. Can I buy it? Buy. Inventory costs, there we go. Forge robot. Battle arena. Sorry, I like dinosaurs, that's cool. One last game. See your flyer Overwatch? Hold on, let me just check Gelea's robots. No, I don't. I only see your pirate ship in here. That's still pretty cool. Awesome. Anyway. Yeah, play. Sorry. Oh, that's why I can't see it, because of that stupid restriction. Yeah, that's dumb. But after Thursday, that won't matter anymore. You'll be able to get every single bot. Yay. I'm not turning on strafe. I never strafe. Although I get the idea. You probably get the head bobbing up and down in strafe. Or something, or you just see out the front. Gelea's not queued up. Why are you not queued? derpy because I honestly, in the last year, I haven't played all that much, and I mean, I've got my other account which I've been messing around on as well. I've been building and not really focused on leveling, and I know it's really quick to level, which is stupid, but I've just been screwing around and not focused on it. I've been having fun as opposed to trying to earn. I never needed to because I had so much stuff already. I'd play around with designs and stuff like that. Ooh, nice and maneuverable, cool. Do you have hovers in here? Are there hovers in here? I can't tell. I don't like the way the legs stop. That's one thing I've not been able to get over with the runny, leggy things. I prefer mech legs just because you don't get that stop effect. It ends up making you not any faster.
Your fusion shield is now active. Spotted. Spotted. Spotted.
Boom.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Your
No
bottom
hovers on
fusion
this
tower
one,
has been
okay.
captured. Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. 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 Your middle fusion tower is under attack. The middle fusion tower has been captured. Your fusion shield has been deactivated. Spotted. 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 The plutonium reactor is under attack.
Boom. Man.
Spotted. Spotted.
See, I suck at this game.
Spotted. 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 Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Spotted. 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 Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Spotted. Spotted. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Spotted. Spotted.
Alright, come on.
Spotted. 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 Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Spotted. Spotted. Spotted.
Thrusters, ahoy. Keep going.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Nah.
Spotted.
That team's really, really sucking.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Spotted. 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 Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Screw that, I'm not surrendering.
Spotted. 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 Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Nah.
Your plutonium crystal is nearly destroyed.
Well, the good thing about the design is that if you are facing head on, and yeah, with the strafe, you've got all of that armor basically from the head that people have to get through to really do damage. So, I mean, yeah, my playstyle personally isn't to use strafe, but I can understand why this would work a lot better with that on it. So, anyway, so that's basically it for the stream. Thank you to Jalea for platooning up. It's always fun. He's a great player to platoon with. And for everyone for watching, of course. And let me just get my robot, the one I built, put on CRF in case anyone wants to take a look at it or get a closer look at how it's built and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And submit rating, style, I'm gonna give combat 4, there we go. And all the way back to the bottom here, we go for this one, and upload. What do we want to call this? Okay, whoever's left in the chat, give it a name. Someone give it a name. I don't know what to call this damn thing. It's a flyer with plasma and a thingy on it. Oh my god, my brain is... I'm just going to call it Prototype 1. Featuring a bayonet, there you go. Okay, bayonet. I'm calling it a bayonet prototype. Prototype flyer featuring aero flak, sentinel, and plasma. What Jama call it? There we go. Because I can't remember what plasma I've actually got on there. And upload, there we go. Okay. Anyway, flying sleep aid, yeah, true. No, my voice is a flying sleep aid, come on, let's be serious. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, for tuning in, all of that. Don't forget to subscribe on Twitch or YouTube or whichever service you happen to watch on, or all of them actually. And in future, let me just repost the stream chat here so that anyone that's watching can join in. You're more than welcome to join that Discord server. So yeah, join in next time I'm streaming, which should be Thursday after about 8 PM EST, and we'll play some more Robocraft. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.